Let's go, let's go, let's go. Live, 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 live. Every night, every day, every night, every day. A veces llego tarde y se lo doy anyway. Inyectado de Saturno de Polo Night Sun. Sábado en la noche a coger el sol. Enviado de Saturno de Polo Night Sun. Sábado en la noche a coger el sol. Every day, every day. Every day, every day. Gotta go get it every day. Gotta go get it every day. Every day. Every day, every day. Okay, let's go get this. Every day I look at the sun every day. Unlike the people from the IPCC, the people selling the UN, the IMF, those people don't look at the sun. If not, they will not be talking the kind of craziness they talk about global warming. I haven't seen a such a defined sunspot in a very long time. The sun is coming back up, and not for long though. The sun is on a sort of minimum pattern, so we're not getting warmer, we're getting cooler. It's crazy because the IPCC computer models, the same people that sold you coronavirus and all this stuff, they they um they don't they don't include some of the biggest energetic events in the universe. They don't include it in their equations. They leave it completely out. So all of the um, particle forcing from the universe that hits the Earth, they completely leave it out of the equation. The equation, just like the people from the coronavirus live looking for a virus from their tests. Their tests don't even look for a virus. Anyway, let's go get this. BTC looking like boo boo boo. The markets are going crazy. Obviously, we've been saying that the levels we're gonna hit, right? We did hit 13,000 earlier. Actually, these levels are hitting way faster than most of us could expect, including myself. Um, but there's some great fundamental happening on-chain fundamentals and macroeconomic fundamentals, cryptonomics, tokenomics is what we cover here every day. Um, yes, the big reason to be like this is obviously the big news of PayPal. Over 300 million as users now have access to BTC and ETH. And what I've been saying is a lot of in a lot of the corporate formal, yeah, everybody talks about Bitcoin, but what we really gonna find out very soon is that we talking crypto. Yeah, Bitcoin is probably the best way to enter the market by far. For big um, institution and big players. Yeah, so ETH is coming to PayPal as well. So big ups, my boy Vitalik. Um, it's a big news because we just want this space to get bigger, and this is why we do galactic money every day. Um, yeah, it seems like the West is leading the bull run, and yeah, Bitcoin dominance, as we've been saying, has been on a tear here. So the the olds are suffering, but they starting to wake up. By Ethereum went to 400 as well. Let's get some space for Mr. Crown. I have here. We're gonna listen to him a little bit longer today for about a minute. The best in the business.
but protecting against the bullish control zone, which was actually confirmed this last weekend. We got the closure that we wanted to see the weekly RSI get back into the bullish control zone. I mean, this is likely going to do something similar to what you see on the daily and 12 hour here. This is very, 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 very good. And while I don't really think that historical volatility percentile works on a weekly, as you know, the asset's just a little bit too young really for it to have any real, relevance. Well, it should be noted that it is coming from a very low level as well. Although again, I really don't put that much weight on it. 13,500 also very much relevant, as that is where we put in the highs of the June run. I should say, but again, just getting above this blue box right here, at $12,000, that's a humongous change of behavior. So to me, this is this is truly the time to be paying attention. While the short-term timeframes are very much interesting, and while I do think that there's a lot of opportunity right there that we spoke about earlier.
Yeah, this blue box is why this is exciting for many of us that have been in this market for a while.
Within this video, it's a long term right now. That's actually things are happening right fucking here, right fucking now. And I got to be very careful with my wording, man, because I fear that what's going to happen, as what typically happens when Bitcoin gets bullish, is I start to get lumped in with the category of all the other people who are just cheerleading Bitcoin the whole fucking time. You can reference my videos in the past. Usually things are not this exciting, but this is one of those times, I do believe. So yes, everything kind of.
Yeah, so the main train of thoughts that I wanted to pass on and share is that yeah, markets is more about levels. That's why we check the levels, and we observe what the market is doing, and we act accordingly. But it's usually not, if you get fooled by all of the excitement. Obviously, this feels good. This feels great. Going over long-term resistance, and everybody's happy. Yes, this is good. But we have to always bring it back to reality. Most likely, we start pulling back here, both in dominance and in price action as well. Probably I wouldn't be surprised if we go all the way down to 12,000 very soon, and maybe like opportunity to get in now. If remember, if we hold above 13,000 for more than like a day, we gonna go to 16 very soon. Those are just levels. This is not even, this is my crystal ball here. This is, my brujeria. So yeah, very gay for TA all of the time, every day, every day. Um, I'm a bit exciting that this actually moved something, today. So I'm not excited that this guy that, but that it looks like they pull in some data from somewhere. This supposed polls, and because it's been crazy that all of the news has been confirmed, all the scandalous blue campaign, all the craziness going around the blue side, and it was just like it didn't care. So we'll see how the public react. In my opinion, is all rigged anyways. So we'll look at the Dixie, and yeah, it seems like let me see if I can refresh this. Uh, we have it. I mean, it's been down obviously. The Dixie, which is the price, you know, that reference against basically our allies, right? So Europe, Bank of Japan, and Canada, Swedish krona, and Swiss francs, right? So somewhat what people would consider like first world countries, basically. Um, and yeah, even though it's pulling back, the dollar's probably going. My opinion is that we're gonna see this go up before it has to measure itself to the new reality, which is the crypto space. Um, it has no chance either, but we'll observe it happen. Um, yeah, this is crazy. All the balance sheets around the world, in governments is like ridiculous, basically, right? What do we see in the eurozone? 66 up 66% at 66%. The Fed's at 37%, which is still crazy, but nobody can beat Japan. They started with this negative interest rate, so yeah, they are spending so much more than what they producing, right? Um, this is not coming to a, this is not coming. This is not coming to any sort of solution anytime soon. Obviously, the reason why they cannot reverse this is because they don't have any choice other than let it crash. Um, my boy Elliot, um, NASCAR minus point 0.2 DAOs and BTC coming up. I'm not calling for a complete decoupling here. Yeah, obviously, this feels good. It feels real, but I don't believe that we in no position to be saying that we decoupling is just um, a few days of price actions that it hasn't happened like this clear for so long. So I mean, there's our top guys putting this my new man crush here. Sure. I'm gonna be referencing you. I don't even know how to say your name. I'm sorry, but great information. You should follow him on Twitter. Yeah, but basically, in my opinion, it's still too early to be calling decoupling. Basically, the crypto markets from the legacy markets. I mean, you get continuous big news like this, and yeah, maybe so, but let's hold our horses for now. Let the bull run. Yeah, 346 million user. The the one thing is like, yeah, they get to buy and sell kind of like in this other apps, Robin Hood kind of stuff, but you don't get to really buy Bitcoin. You get an exposure to the price. That's it, basically. Um, I'm not complaining. Let people the freedom to enter, and the freedom to companies to do whatever the hell they want to. If they wanna, if PayPal wants to just offer this service now, it's like, well, they don't have no other choice. They supposed to be a payment system, um, and they not going to include the mother of payment systems. Is crazy to me. Just like Bor Nuno is pointing out here, um, PayPal is payments off chain, basically where they could be hacked, where they could be manipulated, where there's no transparency, or they could be on chain like on uTrust, um, and where is the complete opposite. So uTrust is a big team. It's a big team developing uh, a lot of top guys are following them. I need to do more research on them, but seems like they got something good going here. Yeah. So this is on GitHub. Okay, so uh, don't know. I think people want more Bitcoin so they can have more sex. I'm not sure, but the decoupling of Bitcoin overtaking even sexual content on uh, GitHub. Well, I'm excited. I'm excited about the interest, basically. What do we have here? The White House fiscal stimulus coming within the next 48 hours. So this is supposed to be good for all markets. Yeah, let it come. Let it come. Um, Basically, um, we're gonna be seeing the repeat of these. We cover how they planning to keep funding their situation, and their situation is for them because you see something like this. Um, the What is this? Sales of emission credits. Uh, Basically came down from 450. So they've been giving $450 million for this emission. You know, they saving the planet with this 428 million, and giving it to who? To themselves, because basically they printing all this money to dispersing it through corporate bonds, and then buying basically their own dog food, and they stimulate their own actions with their other actions. You know, I used to think that bankers weren't very creative. Now I'm the total opposite. I think they some of the most creative people in the world to keep this going. The kind of brujeria like this that they do is amazing to me. So you want to go to Cali, huh? New York, New York, where you at?
All I know is that I I put my heart out for your life. Sometimes things they don't seem.
I love California and New York. Actually, the energy, like when you get to New York, but New York is getting to be China real quick. Uh, the city is specifically like they've been the supposed capital of the financial world for many years, and they completely pushing themselves out. I'm talking about New York, the jurisdiction, whoever is leading there, um, just pushing themselves out of the real economy, the real world economy. So I'm not sure what these people are doing. I was curious about this. I know that um, basically Tether printed a few more billions today, passed to number three, I believe. Yes, passed XRP to number three. Um, is crazy. This notion of stable coins have been on my mind since like 2016. Like the possibilities of this, and this is why I look at the total market cap every day. This is looking good. It looks like we're gonna get to 400 very soon. This got me more bullish than the Bitcoin price. Okay, um, why? Because getting to live above this level means a lot of growth, and we seeing it in the stable coins. We see it in on Ethereum, obviously, and on other chains. So the whole space is more important to me. This was crazy because I never seen DAI go down this much for so long. Took about more than an hour to get back above a dollar or at a dollar. Yeah, we want the stable coins to hold their peg up or down. We don't want them too crazy up, and we don't want them down, obviously. But yeah, for sure, this is holding good. This is the most decentralized stable coin of today that I know. Still dangerous, still not a panacea, but it's a way to disconnect from the system and still have, still be able to do commerce and do great stuff, creativity. But this is why I've been so bullish. And let's go get this. Yesterday, at the speculated time, we cover Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tron because of the times. We didn't do big diving on this on that show, but we're gonna do a little bit of big diving. Let's go. It's time. It's time. It's time for the speculator. 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 Let's get it. Clever, clever. China, China. Hey, God bless China too. God bless America and China too. Yes. I want to speculate big on Clever. At least something, okay? Because they've been working hard. It's one of the only mobile app that you could do like a little bit of DeFi, hold multi coins. So far, it's been somewhat secure. Do your own research on the security aspect of it. But this is not a new concept. So the wallet thing. So I hope they have it well covered. But the fact that you could do a little bit of DeFi right from a mobile wallet, and basically now hold multi different coins. I want to see more, obviously more Tron projects. I want to see some Kusama and Polkadot projects here. Um, that would be amazing. And also Cosmos, if they can do, because those two networks are going to interconnect the most blockchains. So that's what I'm looking forward to. I mean, Ethereum was, of course. I'm not too excited about something like Litecoin. Nothing against Charlie Lee, but I think this is great. This is great. Having BNB in there, great, great. So I think go to the technical analysis aspect of it. It's very short. We only talking about like a month basically, but they came out, they almost hit 2 cent. It's below 1 cent, like um, a lot. So this could be a double at any day from these prices. Okay, for a project that has been continuously deliver, um, and their community I know is growing. It's just like a lot of these communities are growing, but a lot of millennials that are into this don't have money. That's the reality. Um, yes, so time. It's time. Speculate the price. Speculate the price. Okay, let's speculate on Kusama. Um, this is like it's hard to even start getting to explain how this came into existence. It was like a test net, and now it's like a real project that is probably better than the initial project that it was supposed to be a test net for. So I hope that didn't like consume too much of your CPU. But basically, the the superior thing here in terms of Polkadot, which we keep covering since almost day one. But in Gavin Wood also put Kusama together. But now it's like he's growing into his own, and is also going to allow more decentralization, I will say, faster and more capability of holding more blockchains than even Polkadot, and it's the same thing. So yes, I'm bullish on Polkadot and I'm bullish on Kusama both. To see how it materialized, but straight up on TA, um, obviously this found to be close to $60, 58 here, and it's now 27. Yeah, this could do a flip any day. Really, this is not deep diving. We're looking at 250 million here, but hey, the real Polkadot is three, almost 4 billions, right? So this could get to compete on those realms. So we'll see. Um, I like this actually. On something like Clever to flip, this could be any day, right? The kind of timing that you will do if you see your money flip and take gains and continue to analyze, right? But on something like Kusama, like the speculation is long term. So from 20s, from 27 to 50 in a few months or whatever, a few weeks to a few months, um, could happen. But if you take that same speculation of 27 to over a year, yes, you could do a few X's here easily, easily, easily. So let's make it rain. Speculate the price. Speculate the price. It's time for the speculator. It's time for the speculator. Um, yes. So pickle. This is one of the only food coins that I ever mentioned. I like the batatas name, the yams. That was fun. And it was fun to see it materialize and be decompose as well. But this is a project that doesn't seem to me like too at a too much of a degenerate level of DeFi. Okay, so it looks real to me. The fact that they want to focus on farming stable coins and assets and stuff. Just the fact that they want to develop a lot of the stable coin aspect got me bullish. Do your own research, but the fact that John Lilick in Ethereum OG, which I actually met over there in Brooklyn, super nice guy, uh, is talking about it. Is it's also reinforcing the fact that these people could be potentially doing a sustainable project here in DeFi, which DeFi is crazy. It could be crazy. It could be crazy for a few days, but also it could be very, like a nightmare as well. This could be something long term, a little bit more stable. So this would be a longer term speculation as well. It came out, and the one of those quick, big jump got to about 80 what 85, and then it went all the way to like 70. So um now at a market cap of 17 million, I believe that this project has a lot of upward potential. I believe that this could flip, and now that we're approaching the 400 billion levels, um yes, I believe that something like this could be flipping in any time. Like it could flip at any moment. So this would be somewhat of a long term. It, I believe that this could be a good price to enter a very long, for sure. But even if you want to play just quickly, uh, um, take your gains, but you could still go down here. I would put like at least a mental stop loss. Yeah, right around minimum 17. So um, looking good though. It's looking real good. The development, you see, this is why I was so bullish about Clever, even though it's a little project out of Tron. They doing a lot of development. Because doing its development great potential, but not a smash. Hey, I hope you got something good out of the video. Enjoy.